Well, I want to have a quick little talk about ghost boxes. So there's a video on our channel called Do Ghost Boxes Really Work? And I'll put a link to that video right up here. And it's gotten a lot of traction over the last couple of months, and like in the tune of like 80,000 views, which is great that people are looking at it, but there's a lot of negative comments. And there was a comment that happened this morning, and well, I'll just post it up on the screen right now so that you can read it. And it's basically talking about, well, why are you at cemeteries? Why would a spirit be there? They would be with their friends and family. And as you can see, the answer to that, or that answer to that comment was basically, well, how do you know that as fact? You don't. None of us do. And when it comes to regarding ghost boxes, I'm not here to tell anybody, first off, that ghosts exist or spirits exist, although I believe personally that they do. And I'm not here to tell you that EVPs that are captured on digital audio recorders are valid. I'm not here to tell you that EVPs that are captured on camera with the camera microphone are valid. I'm not here to tell you any of that and make you believe any of that. I'm definitely not here to tell you that ghost box communication is 100% real. No, I always leave it up to you, the viewer, and you're allowed to think whatever that you want. You want to say that it's radio? Okay, it's radio. Then it would have to be a huge, what's the word I'm looking for? It would have to be a huge coincidence that replies happen to be to a question asked. And if you know anything about radio, you know that the FCC does not allow cursing. And here's a clip, and I'll just let you listen to it. It's with Cindy doing a ghost box session out at Hood County Jail. So if you listen to that clip, that's cursing. That's not allowed on radio. Now, as much as I can understand, a lot of people, they're just like, well, you know, it's just random bits of radio. It's a DJ talking. You get song clips where they happen to say a word. You know, if I ask how many fingers am I holding up, and it responds to, like this clip. Let's try this. How many fingers am I holding up? 2, that's right. That kind of definitively tells you that. And keep in mind, I'm not saying that it's 100% ghosts or spirits, but there is something intelligent. And there's something about a sweeping radio, whether it's a hacked Radio Shack radio that is hacked to sweep. How it works, I have no idea. I know that when I was first building custom ghost boxes from scratch, that, and by the way, for me personally, I think that custom ghost boxes get better communication for whatever reason. If you want to believe it's alchemy, it's the person that's building the ghost box. But I think, well, that's a big guess to win. But I think it's the person building the ghost box and their intentions. And I don't know, there may be something intelligent that's watching while a ghost box builder is building a ghost box. And it may somehow facilitate that communication, whether it's ghosts or spirits. And we get a lot of the holy rollers that roll in and say that we're talking to nothing but demons. And, if that's your belief, my biggest question to you is this then why are you watching paranormal videos? If you don't believe in it, and you think it's nothing but demonic, then why are you watching it? Just so you can spew your Sunday straight out of church preach to us on what's right and what's wrong? I mean, have you ever picked up a ghost box and tried it? Probably not. But you want to spread that. I'm interested in what is all this paranormal stuff. That's what got me into it. That's what makes me still strive for answers. And, you know, for someone to say, well, why be at a cemetery? Well, you know, I'll pose this question back to the person that made the comment. If you think that a spirit or a ghost of someone that has passed away would never be at a cemetery, then why would a spirit be at a location, an abandoned location, where there's nobody there? Why wouldn't they go hang out with their family, their grandkids, their great-grandkids, their great-great-great-grandkids? Why are they still there? So nobody knows the answers. I don't know any of the answers to any of this, but that's why I have been doing this now since, 2011? 2010, 2011? So, you know, it's been a long time. I've gotten a little bit of a better grip on what this communication is, but it's nothing definite. But I do have an experiment coming up. So it'll prove to all of the naysayers out there that talk about ghost boxes that it's just radio, it's just the DJ talking, it's just a commercial, it's just a song playing. I've got an experiment coming up, and I'm not going to give a whole lot of details, but it's going to be kind of irrefutable proof that something coming through is not going to be radio. And I'll give details on the experiment as I put up the experiment video to show you the methodology that I'm using to try to prove this. And maybe once the field can get to a point to where we can prove that ghost box communication, no matter how it works, I don't know the metaphysical, I don't know the electronic. I mean, a lot of people are like, well, how does a ghost know how to use the radio? They don't. Maybe somehow their energy can come through a radio. But hopefully that once I can prove, at least to me, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that, okay, ghost boxes, they do hold some validity in communicating with whatever this intelligence is. Maybe then someone will start to pay a little bit more attention, and they'll start some more experimentation around ghost boxes. There's a lot of builders out there. There was a lot of great builders. Frank Sumption, the godfather of ghost boxes. You got Joe Ciapi. You got, what's the guy that made the mini box? His name escapes me at the moment. I'll put it down here on the bottom. Ron Ricketts, that's who it was. Ron Ricketts. These are the people that really first kind of broke ground with the field of ghost box communication. And there's been a lot of builders since, and there's a lot of new ones out there, and there shouldn't be any competition. There shouldn't be any jealousy. I mean, there shouldn't be at all, because we're all trying to get to the end goal of trying to better communication with whatever it is that we're speaking to, and maybe try to figure out a better way to communicate. And that's it. So that's my PSA about ghost boxes and about the paranormal. A lot of us have experienced things of the paranormal, and we shrug it off. My wife and I, we had experiences, for a number of years in our house that I just chose to ignore them. And then it got to a point to where I couldn't ignore it anymore, and I needed to figure out what in the F was going on. So anyway, little PSA about ghost boxes and paranormal. And tell me down in the comment section below, and let's keep it civil, but tell me down in the comment section below, if you're against ghost box communication, can you give me some reasoning? After seeing the 2 clips that I put up, tell me, what about those 2 clips? Is it when I caption something up on the screen and you go, oh, well, you captioned it, so that gives us a subconscious leaning towards believing that that's the word that was said? Do you just think that it's just radio? Why are you so closed-minded? Why will you not open up your mind and go, there may be something to this. Because remember, for all the skeptics out there, and I appreciate skepticism, but I also appreciate open-mindedness, because there's still a lot of, this is 2024, and there's still a lot of people that think that the earth is flat. So keep that in mind. If there's people out there that still think the earth is flat, come on. You know, we all know it's round. All you got to do is be in an airplane for once and look out of the window and you can see the horizon bend of the earth. It's round, you know, but to the flat earthers out there, no offense, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. So anyway, long video, let's see, 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes long. So, but anyway, I just wanted to say my piece regarding ghost boxes. If you don't believe it, that's fine. I'm not here to make anybody believe anything. I'm just sharing our experiences and some of our thought process on a lot of the things that we capture and a lot of the things that we've captured through the years, from the Baker Hotel out of Mineral Wells, Texas, to Old South Pittsburgh, to Lavaca County Jail, you name it, around the country. We've been to a lot of these locations and we plan to go to a lot more. So I'm going to end this video now, and remember, as always, keep it spooky. Bye.